Hello everyone and welcome to AccuLeads. In this tutorial, we'll walk you through how to use the customer file suppression feature within the data services portal. So we're going to start on the home page and we're going to scroll all the way down to the data services section and we're going to start search on the customer file suppression. I'm going to go to the first page where it gives you all this overview of the suppression file. Then you're going to select next. And now it's time to decide which database you would like to suppress your file from. You can select one, you can do multiple. Just depends which database you would like to suppress it from, which we have the options for every single database that we offer. But for this one, we're just going to stick with our compact consumer file and we're going to select next. Now it's time to upload your file. You will get a brief overview of how to clean your file, but we also have an article in our help center on how to properly clean a file in depth. But on here, you need to make sure that there are no special characters and your file should only include these key fields, which are name, address, city, state, and zip code. And each of these fields should be however long that these directions are indicating. So the name field should be no more than 40 characters, whether you have full name, first name, or last name. Each field should be 40 characters or less. Address is 50, city is 30, state is 2 characters, and the zip code is 5 characters. However, this does not include for headers, but it is best practice to limit your headers to the amount of characters that each field should be. And now it's time to upload your file. If your file has headers, you definitely should be checking this off. First row has column headers, and then let's select. And so we're going to go, I have this dedicated file, and then we're going to upload, and we're going to let that load. And there, to show that it's loaded, it will have information over here. It'll have the file name and then the quantity of records that the system recognized. It's important to make sure that the amount of records in the file and this matches. If not, then there is an issue between files and you will have to make sure that it is clean and re-upload. If you want to change your file, you can go to change to new client file. And then you will have to upload it like you did, and then press upload again. There. And then down here has all the information again. And then you'll just select next. And then here's where you will map out your columns. You can have full name, first name, or last name. You could have all 3 of these columns. You could have just first name, last name, or you could have just the full name. You'll just indicate not mapped. First name is mapped, last name is mapped. Address, city, state, and zip. And then you will go next once those are all lined up. And then here is where you will input your information. This is where you would put your PO. And then you will accept the terms and then you will select place order. Let's go ahead and place the order. And then it'll take a few minutes to load, but it'll give you your receipt and then you can go click here to my analytics or services pages, or you can go up here to my analytics and services pages. And then as you can see, there are multiple tabs for all the different data services that we offer. But if you press that click here, it'll take you right to the customer suppression. If you leave that tab and then want to go back to it, it will automatically take you to a snapshot. And you see this and you're like, oh God, where did my suppression go? You just need to switch to the suppression file, and it is still processing. But this is the service ID, and this is the overview, and then it is matching right there. It is running the match process right there. It's pretty standard for it to take a few minutes, but we will wait for it to load. Once it loads, it will give you this order ID. And then that order ID is what you will input in your count. Yep. So there it is complete. And here's the order ID. You'll copy it. And then you can go to my counts and I'll just show you an example. Here's one of the counts I ran. I'll go in and edit it. Or you can start a new count. You'll go to the suppression tab and you can copy and paste. It'll go under suppression order because you placed an order for that suppression. You can copy and paste it, or you can find it. As you can see, this is the only suppression I've done. So it's only going to give me this option, add selected results. And there, the suppression is applied. And so whatever names or files are in here, it should not show up on this list that you are requesting. And then, yep. So that is how you run a suppression. If you run into any issues, feel free to reach out to our team or your account director, and stay tuned for our other helpful AccuLeads Academy videos.